I love the Zoom voice. Hey guys, it's your girl Nicky, and I'm joined by these beautiful, you guys look, first of all, beautiful. It's NUA. How are you guys doing?
We're good, thank you, hon.
Yay, thanks for having us.
No problem. So listen, I want to just jump straight into it, yeah. I want to have a little game so that everyone can just sort of get to know you, and also for me, so that I can get to know you guys as well. So you guys are sisters?
Yeah.
You're not twins, you're sisters?
Yeah,
Sisters.
You're twins?
Just sisters.
They're sisters. Because when I watched one of your videos, I was like, wait. You guys really do look like very similar, but I wasn't too sure. So you see, like the TikTok game went out, like someone will say a question. Well, on TikTok is usually that really weird voice, and then if it relates to you or the other person, you just point to each other. So for you, guys, you just point to each other. Yeah, we'll get the drift. Right. So the first one: who takes the longest to get ready?
Marsh.
Who has had the most boyfriends?
Marsh.
I'm probably trying to draw you out.
No, oh gosh.
Who had the best grades at school?
Who had the what?
The best grades at school.
I would say me, because I finished school.
Sorry?
Yeah, she would say her because she finished school. I was really good. I was star people at the beginning, and then I just went wild. So she had the best grades for the longest period.
She said, I just went wild. Who spends the most money?
You say me?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, no way. I'm like,
That's funny. That is so funny. Marshall just like, yeah, it's you. Who spends the most time on social media?
I'd say you.
Plus, yeah, probably me, yeah.
And the last one.
More, but yeah.
The last one, who is the messiest? As in, like, just making the mess. Who is the messiest? Mel just went, no, like, you just knew that one. Forget it. Now. That was like a nice little warm up just to get to know you guys. So how are you lot doing today?
Yeah, very good, thanks. Very good. Season and that.
How was Christmas?
Quiet, nice. You know. Yeah, it was. It was me, my sister, our mum, and my son. We just had a dinner, and that was it. That was good though.
I feel like
I cooked as usual.
I feel like it's the same response from everybody. How was your Christmas? Yeah, it was quiet. It was nice. Like for me,
what was yours like?
Do you know what? Very quiet. Nobody got shot up in EastEnders, so I was bored. Like, that was gonna round up how Christmas was. I didn't even watch it, but I was just like depending on it to be like, yeah, we had, you know,
some drama.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was watching it. At the end, I was like, oh. I was like, I went, okay, so it's time to go home then. And that was it. And we just left, got my little takeaway and came home. So you guys have a new single out and a new video, My Baddie. Love the video, by the way. Love the video. I feel like it was very like daring, because I feel like one thing in the UK, and which I want to touch on as I'm talking to you guys today, in the UK, especially when it comes to like females, whether you're singer, rapper, that the daring visuals, just showing a bit more of yourself, displaying that level of confidence, I would say it can be a bit hard, because I feel like in the UK we might just have a few too many comments sometimes.
Yeah, we're a bit crude over here, a little bit, just a little bit, but everyone's got to get with the times, and we're trying to break down those barriers. Right. And yeah,
right, because I kind of feel like if it's a thing where if it was an American like Meg Thee Stallion, it's just Meg being Meg. But then I've noticed over the years of UK, when you're trying, especially with your looks, when you're trying to be a bit more daring, it's a bit like, who does she think she is? Like, what's she doing? I don't know why that is. I feel like this is going to be a debate for time. Yeah. But let's talk about the video. Really good video, really good song. Let's talk about the concept for the video. How did you guys come about with that?
For the video, we kind of just saw the setting. through who is it through the guy we got cars from for the previous video, and as we saw the setting, was like, yeah, this looks like we can use it, and we kind of wanted that futuristic look, like, you know, we've got the silver on and the lights. We wanted to look a bit edgy, and then we just started planning pieces together and that's how it always comes, isn't it, Marsh? We just finding key piece outfits, and then we'll be like, yeah, this can go with that can go with that, and it all just fit nicely.
Okay. All right, cool. So you see, when you guys are doing videos, right, do you like to have like completely separate looks? Because I feel like some of your looks were quite similar, but is there a time where you're just like, no, you want to do two completely different things?
Not really.
Nah, not so far. No. But we probably will do like a yin and yang type thing, good girl, bad girl at one stage, and just play off it.
Exactly, same colours, just different variation, because we're pretty much very similar in our taste and everything and style, so we always like the same thing. Then I think it's nice, has more of an impact when we look similar as well.
Okay, it's true, just to have like that sort of like flowing sort of theme, so that it's like, okay, we get it type. Because I feel like sometimes that's what people do when you're trying to match things, is like you just want to flow through with a certain type of theme. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so if we just go back to the beginning for a second, how long have you guys been doing music?
It's coming
up to a year, isn't it?
Bit over a year.
Over a year now.
Together.
Okay. Do you know what I was going to say? I was going to say that I would not get that, because if you've been doing music for just over a year, it would make you like quite new, like emerging into the music industry, and I don't get that from looking at you guys and the things that you've done. You guys seem so confident and so with it. I would not have that cool. So that's why when you were like, I was like,
Thank you, hon.
Okay, so you said it's only been a year together, so you've been doing music separately from before?
Well, I was singing, but Marsha was doing like arts, acting.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So you dabble in a bit of like every part of the arts, because you both sing and you both rap as well, to be correct, just so that everyone knows. And of course, listen, those of you that are watching this, you should know, because you would have got to stream the single by now. I'm just saying. So, I'm really interested to hear about your acting, Marsha. Tell us a bit about that.
It was really just acting within an academy. I didn't take it beyond that at the time, but it's still something I would definitely go back to in the future. Something I'll definitely be interested in, but for now, just focusing on the music.
Okay. Yeah, there is something in the pipeline with us doing some acting. So that's a film.
Yes.
Ooh, yes. Okay. About it or no? Just we have to wait.
Yeah, wait for that one.
So early. Yeah.
Okay. I understand. I won't push you too much for that. I understand. At least that's good. So one of the videos of yours that I did see is you guys did a freestyle on Drake's What's Next beat. And the thing is, I was just like, whoa, like these girls actually did this, because here's the thing about daring to take on like a beat, especially from a song that's really blown up. It's like there's a lot of expectations from it, I think, sometimes. Yeah. And when I heard it, I was like, so you really did that? I said, okay. So even my blog post that I wrote about you guys on SoNicky.com, I actually did say that you guys were very daring when you took it on. And I was just thinking, this is one of those things where I feel like you guys did it. I think it went well. And it's one of those things is like, in your face, we can do this too. Because obviously everyone knows that beat from Drake, who is a big global star, and you guys have come and taken it on. So I feel like that's one of the things where if anyone's looking at, okay, let's see what these girls are doing, it's a bit like, we can do it all and we can take on big things. So was it something that it was an idea for you to do from a long time? Or it was just something that you just thought, you know what, this is just a sick beat, let's just jump on it?
Exactly that, isn't it, Marsh? It was like, this is a sick beat. Let's do a little something to it. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? I think in general we're quite kind of fearless anyway. Do you know what? Mm-hmm. What's the worst that can happen? Either it works or it doesn't. We just put our all into everything and just go with it, really. It's just, I think it's just about having the confidence to not really care about people's opinions as well.
Yeah, you don't want to be in your deathbed thinking shoulda, woulda, coulda. Forget that.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
Yeah.
That is straight facts. I definitely do agree with that. So I just feel like right now on the UK scene, there are like quite a few females out there doing it. And you guys coming in as a group, and you said that you've been together as a group for just over a year now. What do you feel like sets you apart from the other female rappers in the UK industry specifically?
Well, first thing, there's 2 of us.
Yep, siblings. I'm not aware of any 2 sisters at the moment in the industry. And I think once you get to see more of our music, you'll see that it's quite different from what's in the UK market at the moment as well. So we've got a lot of, it's hard to explain because there's not really anyone like I feel we can compare ourselves to that's in the market right now. So I think that's the main difference. There's no one that we can compare ourselves to at the moment.
Yeah, it's not like our sound isn't generic. Well, I don't think it is, and it's not like we're doing drill or we're doing rap. It's kind of like a rap R&B, hip hop type thing. Yeah.
You guys are very versatile, I must say. You are very versatile, from rapping to the singing and the different beats that you tried. So you see, for example, we just spoke about you guys doing the What's Next beat, and then also your single My Baddie. They're 2 completely different types of tracks. Ask me, and you really do see the best of both worlds with you guys. I don't really feel like you can be put into a box. So to actually separate yourselves from other females in the UK doing it, I feel like there is quite a lot you can list, to be fair. Is there anyone in the UK at the moment that you feel like, do you know what, we could work with this person?
You know how I think Shabo is really good. Shabo is really good.
I like Shabo.
What females are just guys.
Anyone, it could be anybody.
Steph's doing her thing right now.
Yeah. Miss La Familia, she's lit as well. Who else in the UK scene? Abracadabra, he's hard. He's hard. His voice is mad. Yeah, there's loads. Everyone's quite. I think we're coming to I think everyone's just started to level up a bit more and more and more. That's like seeming, because it kind of plateaued for a little while, and then
It's true, because like some of your favorite artists out there was a while, I don't know, maybe it's because of COVID, or it was just a thing where it's like the UK, I feel like there's a lot of expectancy on us because we've been picked up by only particular artists from the US, and it's like, I don't know, people might dare to try to work with us, or it might be a bit of a gamble sometimes. But then I just feel like what you said is correct, that we're coming up again. We're definitely doing our thing. We're coming up again, because some of the people that you mentioned that you'd like to work with, these people is like they started a little bit, but now they're coming back punching.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, definitely. So where do you guys see yourselves? Let's say the next year or 2, you guys have a project drop in 2022. So with that coming out, where do you see yourselves going musically?
I think we're going to release an EP next year for sure, and we've got a TV show coming up as well, which will be that's gonna be funny. It's a reality show. Yeah, that's gonna be mad.
Okay, I'm looking forward to that.
Own reality stars on there and a few other mad, crazy characters. So it's gonna be mad.
Okay,
that'll be a nice platform for us as well.
Okay, all right. That sounds like, you've got like a few different things here, so different projects to dabble in. That sounds good. That sounds really, really good. So one thing about you guys, so you guys are half Ghanaian and half Italian.
Yes.
Yeah. What a beautiful mix. And you're from East London.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Already I feel like we're cousins. We could
I would be surprised. I would not be surprised.
You see, exactly. I was thinking, I'm Ghanaian, I'm from East London. When I was just like, hold on, wait, could we, because Ghanaians we have this thing, once we recognise each other, 2 weeks later, oh, you see my cousin, yeah? Just out of the blue.
I know.
Out of the blue. I was thinking, that's really nice and something really interesting that I feel like people might want to know about you guys. So I just thought, let me just quickly bring that up. Let me just touch on that. That is sick. That is proper sick. And yeah. So what part of you from? Newham, Hackney?
Woodford. Originally Leytonstone.
Okay. We could be cousins. You guys are local. It could be.
Listen, I would be surprised if we see you in a family gathering and someone
or like a pool party or something. A whole
Why are we in Ghana now? Why?
You know what? Let's not even start. Everybody and their grandma and their cousins. Everyone's in Ghana right now, and I'm just like, wow. So I'm really going outside to Shiva later.
Right.
Listen, my heating is on, and plus this ring light, the heating's in full effect right now. Do you guys travel to Ghana often?
Well, we've been 3 in the last year and a half.
Oh, okay.
But that was it was like one of the first times we went in 2020. Was it March?
I think so.
Yeah.
2000? Yeah. Because it's a bit mad because we wasn't really in contact with that side of our family because our dad was fostered, and I think it's quite a common thing for Ghanaian families to foster one of the children and to send them to the UK whilst they're studying, and he just kind of never understood why he was the one that was chosen. So there was like a breakdown in the family relationship, and we reached out to them, and then we've all kind of come together. So it's just really nice.
That is beautiful. Yeah. That's so beautiful. And do you know, another thing I want to follow through with that, especially talking about, your background and, culture also. Like for me, I remember, and you guys are half African, when it comes to doing anything media-wise or arts-wise, that part of your family must have been like, especially for me, I was scared to tell my dad that I wanted to be a presenter because I was really 25, about to start presenting, and I was so nervous. I was doing a radio internship and everything, and then one day my dad was like, "Where are you going?" And I went, "Do you know what, Dad? I'm doing a radio internship. I'm really trying to be a presenter." He went, "Oh, that's nice," and I was like,
"Oh, good."
I've been hiding this for like 3 months because scared. So how does that side of your family feel about what you guys are doing?
Well, they're fine because we're grown up separately from them, so there's not really much they can say, but
they're proud. They are proud.
They're proud. They are proud.
They think it's risque. They do think it's risque. Our auntie's like, the boobs and the bums. It's absolutely awesome, she said.
Oh my God, because that's like because I've started my podcast now and my dad follows me on Instagram. He actually called me and I was thinking, he said, "So this thing called a podcast, what is it?" And I went, "Oh my God, he's about to go off." And then he actually thought it was funny and he went and listened to it. And I was like, "Oh, okay," at my big grown age. I was like, "Oh, pardon?"
I said, "Oh, bless you." Yeah, because it's a bit embarrassing for me. Like, when Mel shared the song to our dad, I was just like, we're just talking, like a lot of crudeness, not really thinking about it. And then when you pull it to a family member, you're just like, oh my goodness, like this is too much.
Mm-hmm. Like, honestly, like that was the thing for me. And I was just like, okay, as long as you kind of get it now, I might just have to hide my dad from my story soon, but just in case, that option is still there. So keeping on family and support, when you started doing music and pushing your stuff out there, what was your support system like? So like with your friends, and of course you've got each other, which is really good, but then what about from like your friends and other family members? What was that support like for you?
Good. Yeah. Friends, very supportive. I was helping, posting, making viral videos with us, and that was very supportive.
Amazing. So one of the last things I want to touch up on, so there's this thing now, obviously with TikTok, we did the TikTok game at the beginning, right? A lot of people think, I'm very like opposite, but a lot of people think that if your music goes viral on TikTok, it's like not the best thing, whereas some people do. in my opinion, I'm thinking that is sick. I have found so many new songs from like all the challenges and other viral videos. So what about like if one of your songs made it into somebody's, let's say if it wasn't you guys, like someone randomly came across this song and went, oh, sick, let me do this dance. Or like you see when they were doing the Don't Rush challenge, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
How would you guys feel about that?
Personally, I feel well happy. I'd be like, oh my God, yeah.
Me too. I'm happy for the platform, but I think what it is with TikTok is that it just gets rinsed and rinsed and rinsed so much. Everyone's like, oh, all right, enough of this song. Even if the song's banging, I think that's the only thing with the TikTok platform. But other than that, yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
I love for it to go viral.
I did think that because for me, like, there's been a few songs that I've heard and I'm like, okay, let me go and check this out, or let me go and YouTube it or stream it. I will do it, but hey, I'm just one person as opposed to millions, so I guess it's completely different from me. So right, if we just quickly recap, if you just tell everyone what you've got coming next, what you want them to watch out for.
Go for it, Marsh.
Well, right now we're promoting My Baddie, so we'd love for everybody to go and stream that, go on YouTube, go and view the video, and look out for our next single coming very, very soon.
Okay.
Also, follow our Instagram, please. Official NUA.
Yes.
Lovely. I was going to say, do you want to drop your Instagrams? So what I'm going to do, also on my podcast, I'm going to drop the audios for this as bonus content. So my podcast, SoNicky Podcast, is available on Apple and Spotify at the moment. But I would love for you ladies to come into the studio one day so that we can do our full-on, so that I can...
Definitely.
I want to have more of my daring conversations with my co-host, Ray Rogers, because like, we will go there. We'll go there. We're trying to keep it PG for YouTube. Trying to keep it PG for YouTube. No, it's not. Like,
okay.
We'll do that. So I would love to have you guys in the studio with us. So maybe afterwards we can just talk about what day you guys are free and you can come in and we can make that happen. But as we're going to wrap up, guys, I've been Nicky. This is NUA. Please, please, please go and download or stream My Baddie's out now. I've got it on Tidal. It's available on all streaming platforms. Am I correct? All of them?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely all of them. The video is also on YouTube at the moment. If you go on SoNicky.com, I've just done a post on it. The link for the video is also in there as well. So you guys follow the girls on Instagram as well. Follow me on Instagram at SoNicky_. And until next time, until the next interview. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you, darling.